Hello, I'm going to take you through how to do this Belcher diagnostic test. I think it's really useful, but it can be a little bit overwhelming in terms of the technicalities of it. So I thought we would just do it together. I chose an essay that has gone through a number of rounds of revision, but I went back, I'm actually a little nervous about it, to the very first version that I sent to a journal. So that should give you kind of a sense of where your work is likely to be before you send it off. So I've got the piece opened. I resaved it as a diagnosed article. So that is to say, I always save my drafts by date, but this is not going to be something I would send off. It's going to be all colors. So I saved it specifically for that purpose on the desktop, so you can see that. So the first thing is put your cursor before the title. I'm going to go up to this edit here. If you go down to find, you're going to choose advanced find and replace. There are some differences if you're using a PC, and I don't have any computers that aren't PCs, so I don't know how to help you with that, but I'm hoping it's not so different once you open the menu. So what you need to do is find the advanced find and replace. That may be from going to replace and then choosing advanced at the bottom. For now, we're just going to click here. Okay, so I've done some of this before. You actually won't have anything clicked at all. We're going to go to replace, and it actually will just be all clear here. So the first thing you need to do, it's pretty important, is put your cursor here in the find what box. The first several things we're going to find are going to require you to find whole words only. So put a tick in that box. You'll see it says options whole words. When I put my cursor down in replace, you'll see that all of these options changes from find to replace. See that? So we're actually just we're not replacing a word with another word. We're just replacing a word with a different color. So when my cursor is here, I'm going to go down to Format, Font, and then you have seen this menu before, no doubt. So the first ones I'm going to mark in red. I just click Font Color, Red. Okay. So now I have options whole words under the Find, and then under the Replace I have Format, Font Color, Red. If font color red is up here under the find, that's incorrect. And that probably just means you had your cursor in the find box when you chose format instead of the replace. So I would just start over again at this point, but hopefully you don't have that problem. So the first thing she wants us to search for is and. So I'm going to put and here, and then I can just do replace all. I had 264 instances of the word and now they should all be red. In fact, you can see that they are. She also wants us to do or in red. So I'm not changing the font color. Typed or, replace all. Okay, so since I had the find whole words, it didn't make kind of these instances where I just have an O and an R next to each other. It didn't make those red. That's good. That's what we want. Okay, so the next couple words we're going to want to mark in blue. So I need to put my cursor here in the replace. Choose font, font color blue. Okay, and so now I'm ready to search. So I'm going to go back to the book and find where I'm at. So I've done and I've done or. So now I'm ready to find there. Type that in there, click replace all. She's also, that's only 5. Okay, good, I guess. She's going to have us do it, just it, not its. Replace all. That. Which. And who. Okay, and then we're ready. We're going to go to purple. I actually really like that she tells me what color because I could spend a lot of time picking colors. So now I'm going to go back. I'm in the replace font again. I'll choose, actually I like this purple. I'm going to go with this one. Okay, and then I'm up in the find box again. For purple, she wants me to start with by, replace all, then of, to, to, for, toward, and we had two of those, on, at, from, in, with, and as. Okay, I feel like probably the whole article is all kinds of colors. So the good thing is that colors are very happy. The bad thing is she's going to tell us when we need to try to have less colors. So now I'm going to replace, we're going to go to orange. Again, my cursor in the replace box, format font, orange. And we're going to search for this. Then these, those, there, them, they, and its. Okay, so now we're changing up a little bit. So now we're going to change our options in find. So put your cursor up in here. Remember how we were looking for whole words? We're not going to do that anymore. So untick find whole words only. Now we actually want the different one, which is find all word forms. So that should be ticked. And then we're changing font color. So we've done that already. Click in the replace, go to font. You know how to do this by now. And we're looking for green. Ugh, there's not a lot of green. Let's do this one. All those greens were kind of ugly, I think. All right, so now we're looking for is. So this is going to find all the forms. This is saving us searching for all the forms of to be. It'll search for is, are, was, were, am, be, being, and been. Replace all. Yeah, understand. I get what you're saying, word, but we do want to do that. Continue with replace all. Yes, please. 212. Okay. Then we're going to also choose to do have. So similarly. And then this is going to search for, again, has, have, hasn't, haven't, and having. Replace all. Yes, we do want to do that. There's 45. Okay. Same with do. And then also make. Provide. I bet I don't have any. Oh, 4. Okay. Perform. Get. I didn't have any gets. Interesting. Seem. Just 1. Serve. Okay, so that's all we're doing with the green. We're going to change our font color again. So go to replace. And now we're going to choose a brown. Ghoul. How about that? Not. Very. Okay, so we're going to change our find options again. So cursor in the find part. We want to click off find all word forms. And you already will have clicked off the find whole words only. Now we want to click on use wildcards. So that's right there. And wildcards will let you search for patterns rather than characters. So you can read about that if you want to. You actually don't really need to do that. So If you're curious, you can. We're going to change our font color. You've done that before. Replace and then font. We're going to do green again. Okay. And then this one is open parentheses, ENT, closed parentheses, and then the greater than sign. And then what this is going to do is find words that end in ENT, but not words that start with ENT. So replace all. There were 75. I always get kind of nervous when it's a high number. And then open parentheses, ENCE, close parentheses, greater than. Open parentheses, ION, close parentheses, greater than. And a lot of that. And then open parentheses, IZE, close parentheses, greater than. Replace all, only one of those. Surprised by that. And then open parentheses, ED, close parentheses, greater than. That's going to help you find passive voice and other things. You are going to have to actually go through this, but it's helpful to kind of see it so you can look through. Okay, changing our font color in the replace box, format, font. And we're going to do brown again. Okay, and then open parentheses, LY, close parentheses, greater than. And you are done. So now we can save it. And she says don't work on it right now. I am like really curious. I want to look through and see all of the colors and think about how my writing works in particular patterns and things I like and things I don't like. So you can choose, but you should go on from there, starting on page 258 in the Belcher. And hopefully that didn't cause too many problems if you were working from a PC. If it did, please email me or call. I'm happy to help you through it. And I'm looking forward to see what you learned from the exercise.